When creating a new project, first choose the folder where to create the project. Then choose the name of the project. When you open a new project, you can easily choose which file to open, thanks to the snapshot preview. The Save button in the viewport automatically creates an incremental save of your project. When you open a project, you can choose from all the incremental saves that you have created, thanks to the screenshots that faithfully represent your work. You can import a new asset simply by clicking on Add 3D Models in the Library tab, My Assets. Change assets by dragging and dropping 3D models from the library to the viewport. Rotate the camera with your mouse. You can move, rotate, and scale objects with the viewport controls on the left of the screen. Click the first command and select the type of transformation you prefer. You can assign different materials to your product by simply dragging and dropping them from the library to the object. You may have 3 different needs. One might be to import textures from a library or a scanned fabric. You can import new textures by clicking on Add Textures in the library in the tab My Assets. Create a new material and assign different textures in the correct slot to recreate the material. Modify the tiling and color of the material. Modify the physical values of the material to improve the final result. The second need you may have is to apply a graphic layer to a base material. Each graphic is accompanied by an editable mask that determines its placement. Change the graphic property and its placement. The third need you may have is to create a material from scratch. Modify the physical parameter of the base material. You can apply up to 3 graphic layers. A collection is a folder where you can add all the different SKUs of your product. Open the Collection menu, create a new collection, rename it, and start to save hundreds of SKUs by clicking on the Add a new SKU command. You can recall all your saved SKUs whenever you want. Change scene lights by double-clicking on the different light presets in the library. you can modify any light preset inside the Scene menu. You can manipulate a light preset as a single object. Change the rotation, the height, and the scale of the entire light setup. You can also change the values of each single light that compose the light preset. Save your new light preset and use it on different objects. You can manage your plain background inside the Scene background menu panel. Change the color of your background. Change the finishing level. Or assign a custom material to your limbo. You can always open the material editor and modify your material to obtain a specific effect for your background. You can switch from a plain background to an environment, so you can shoot a product with a background image. Choose from different HDRI in the library. Assign a material to the 3D plane. Change the position and the intensity of the HDRI. The light will change according to the background image. Continue changing the background image, the materials, and the lighting until you are satisfied with the result. The last tab in the Scene menu is the Composition tab. Here you can move the camera, mount a different lens, and pick a new focus point. You can go back to the Lights panel and change the light preset according to your frame. Choose from different format presets and export different images of your product. In the Export menu, you can choose whether to export an image or a 360 video. You can choose between 4 different resolutions. You can add the render passes you need to your render. You can find your exports inside the Project folder, in the Export folder. The video export generates a video in which the object rotates 360 degrees on its axis. The video considers the camera point of the moment in which the render is launched. The video export generates a sequence of images in PNG format.